Lakers Nation, what is going on, guys? So today's officially day 7 of free agency, and hope you guys are having a blessed Sunday morning, especially with your loved ones, your friends, and your family to start it off. But man, oh man, we have a bunch of rumors to talk about and cover, specifically, the Los Angeles Lakers. But especially today, I do want to talk about only one player only, and that is center Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls. And could it be an option for the Lakers? So this was more of like a thought in my mind, so that's why I wanted to make the video. I want to hear your thoughts or opinions and how you guys feel about it in the comment section. But before I get into it, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could like each of my video. I'm gonna break it down just a second. Like, don't worry, it really helps the algorithm a lot on this, page. The audience, make sure you guys keep it respectful in the comment section if you guys disagree or agree with my take. But also make sure you guys subscribe as well. We're on the road to 4K subs, so there's a path. And turn on the notification bell if you guys want to stay updated daily, if not almost every single day. Been on the grind 365 days. And also follow my socials if you guys want to stay connected with me. The links, man, will be down in the description. All I pretty much do is just talk Lakers basketball. So if you guys want to hit me up on the gram, go ahead, especially if I'm not busy at all. But I'm not going to waste too much time. So about a day ago, I would say, I pretty much saw like a research report according to Evan Siddery on his Twitter page. And it says that the Chicago Bulls, if not, have little luck generating a trade market for the starting level center Nikola Vucevic after demanding a first round pick at the trade deadline. Obviously, I believe it was like 2 second round picks they wanted at first, and then obviously they upped the price to at least first round pick. But Chicago's market for the soon to be 35-year-old has dried up. Vucevic pretty much just wants to finish his career on a championship contending team. So buyout could be an option now. The Chicago Bulls, they really mess this up. Like, they're stuck. They have no choice to buy him out. Now, like a couple years ago, they maybe get a first round pick, but now they could potentially lose him, and he could be a free agent and sign with any, contending team. So I won't be surprised, guys, if there's just this much, suitors. I look at a team like the Denver Nuggets. They just traded for Jonas Valanciunas from the Sacramento Kings, right? For like Dario Sargent, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it was like second round picks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like he's going to be leaving the NBA to go overseas. So I could see him as a backup, option for for Nikola Jokic. I'm so sorry because they both had the same name, Nikola. But Vucevic would be a solid addition for the Denver Nuggets. I look at teams like the Golden State Warriors. I know the trade deadline, the Warriors were interested in Nikola Vucevic, but obviously the Chicago Bulls didn't trade him. And that's the biggest problem with this, front office. They love to hold on to their players, so that's why they just can't get any value for him. But they have one of the worst front offices in the league, and that's what you get for holding on to your players, right? But Nikola Vucevic for the Los Angeles Lakers, he makes tons of sense, especially if he's their backup center. We just acquired DeAndre Ayton as a buyout, but he's going to be a starting center. So you're looking at the Lakers, starting, rotation. You got Luka Doncic, you got Austin Reeves, you got, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. But you look at the second unit, right? You got Bronny James, you got Gabe Vincent, you got Jordan Goodwin, you got Shake Milton, you got Jackson Hayes, you got Maxi Kleber. I'm pretty sure I'm missing another player. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you have Jackson Hayes your third big, then I'm cool with that. But if he's your second big, that's like a huge problem. So I really don't understand the signing of, Rob Pelinka doing that. But at least he has one more year left on his deal. 3 years, $3 million. I meant to say not 3 years. But he has like a no trade clause on his contract. He's one of the few players that has that other than, Mo Wagner, I believe, from the Orlando Magic. Bradley Beal, LeBron James, which is actually insane. So pretty much they're in control. They can, you know, predict where they go, or I'm trying to use the right word to use, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Now, Nikola Vucevic, he's 34 years of age, so there's a possibility of him declining, but he can just give you different looks from DeAndre Ayton. He could space out the floor, work in the post, do a little bit of, pick and pop and shoot the midi, but he did average around the season 18.5 points per game, shot around 53% from the field, 10.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and shot around 40% from the three-point line. Now, he is listed 6'10". He's not legit 7 foot, but he does have, the weight. He does have the size. He weighs about 260 pounds. I'm looking at his contract currently right now. So his 3-year, worth about $60 million contract, and his $20 million salary. He has like 1 year left on his deal, so become unsecured free agent in 2026 expiring. So if it doesn't work out, then he could just pretty much flip him around the trade deadline. But he's gonna be making around next season, 2025-26 year, around $21.4 million. Now, the only option if the Lakers were to get him is probably the biennial exception worth about $5.2 million. Would he be willing to take that? But personally, me, if I'm the Lakers, I'm staying far away from Nikola Vucevic. Like, he's not a long-term piece, he'll be a short-term piece. But you got the Lakers while they're trying to contend. Maybe it does make sense, but it doesn't make no sense for Luka Doncic because Luka pretty much likes to dribble drive, penetrate, get in the defense, and just, throw the easy lob. If the defense collapse, then he's going to do that. But if it doesn't, then he's just going to penetrate and just shoot over the top and cook your ass, right? Now, whereas you got LeBron James, he pretty much likes to have, clear the air, have you get out of his way, just go downhill, drive and attack, and just kick it out to the open shooters. So, Nikola Vucevic, he's more of like a LeBron type of center, if you get what I'm trying to say. But Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about Nikola Vucevic? Like, no team is giving up a first-round pick. Like, they're not doing it. Like, you're stupid to do it if you're, the GM and the front office. But at most, you're probably getting a second-round pick. If not, he's going to be a buyout candidate. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be rushing to go get Nikola Vucevic as their, backup center, or if they're starting center, right? Maybe the Golden State Warriors, but they're, in the sweepstakes for Al Horford, same as the Los Angeles Lakers. But is he really going to take the $5.2 million biennial exception, Nikola Vucevic? Now, when he had Anthony Davis on this team, obviously made more sense. Now that we don't have him, we have Luka Doncic, doesn't really make too much sense. And the main reason why I'm bringing this up is because when we had Anthony Davis, he's great defensively. Like, he should be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, but he's just never, won it because of, the criticize and, the media and the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, people just always made fun of him. But if you have Nikola Vucevic, then Anthony Davis can pretty much just help and recover, right? He just has so much ground defensively. As whereas now that you got Luka Doncic, you really don't have that. You get what I'm trying to say? But I do have concerns about, LeBron James. Like, he has to go to 3, right? But he's playing the 4 at this point of his career, so that's why I'm concerned about the fit. But Nikola Vucevic, he's not great defensively. He's not really a lob threat. Like I said, he could work out in the post. I could just shoot the 3, space out the floor. But he's not a great rim protector. Like, he has defensive lapses. At times, it feels like he's stuck at mud. And you really don't want that when you have Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura. Like, your most athletic player in the starting lineup is really, LeBron James, even at the age he is right now, 40, ending year 22, and about to be year 23, upcoming, and turn 41 in December. But I appreciate the support, Lakers family. Just let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this? Would you guys, sign him if he did become a buyout candidate? Make sure you guys follow my socials. I'm going to keep repeating it. And yeah, man, the description will be there. And I'm out of here. Peace. Cheers.